Hey everybody, this is Nathan here at the Gold Cove just outside of Detroit, Michigan. We're at 25555 Gratiot here in Roseville. Come visit us. We don't ship. Apologize about that. I say that most videos if I can remember, because we are constantly getting calls and emails about shipping. And so we're not shipping, but we are doing a brisk business here in the store. I am just going to touch on a little bit what happened last week, Friday, probably because it's already Tuesday and it's played out. You guys have watched 100 videos about it. And also, I'm going to let people that are a lot smarter than me handle those kind of discussions. You know, it seems like to me I read different things, and the same guys that said, man, it's going to 150, 180, 200, 250, those guys are now saying it's going to 50. So it's very easy to have an opinion, and I don't have a great one, so I just let that go. But clearly, I will tell you what happened Friday. That's kind of the silver that I know and hate and love, but mostly hate. And it's just, that's the way it's always reacted. The bankers have come in and they will manipulate it down because that is how they can just make boatloads of money. And so they dumped, I'm hearing that it was maybe 2 years of 2 years of supply of silver. So 2 years of what they pull out of the ground, they dump that in paper contracts onto the market. I don't think they did it all, but they sure started that domino effect. They dump a bunch of silver on the market, and then bam, a bunch of the options and puts and things like that, they're called out, and it's just a compounding effect. Matter of fact, I even had one customer come in here and sell a large amount of silver on Saturday for a ridiculously dropped price because he needed to liquidate to cover some of the margin that he did on, maybe it was longs that he took on silver. And so that's really what happened. You know, you can say whatever you want to say, the Trump guy, the Fed Reserve, the new guy that they're forecasting, it's really just bankers being hungry and having an appetite to make a huge score, and that's what they did. I'm pretty certain you can see that all the way through March when they say is the next physical delivery for the COMEX, and I think we're going to see just crazy volatility up until then. Another thing I want to say, I want to address this because it's very valid. And I have heard different stackers say, well, what's the point of buying silver? I couldn't even sell it when it was high. And that's a valid thing to say. You know, when it was 110, 115, we bought some. We weren't happy. I got silver that I paid $105 for, and now it's worth 85, 90 bucks. That doesn't tickle me, but I also have silver that I paid lower for, and I can sell that. But silver is not an instrument, whereas it's made to be long-term. So you buy it and you hold it and it preserves wealth and you buy it. But if you're a lightning quick liquidator, that's not your cup of tea, physical silver. I mean, what it's meant for is like, oh, my daughter's getting married, I'm going to sell a bunch of silver. Oh, I'm buying a second home, I'm going to sell a bunch of silver. If you are positioning yourself to reap huge profits on those quick instances where it just goes up, that's an issue. It wasn't liquid for me either, and it's still not very liquid. Like when it was 115 or 117 or 110, if I got on the phone to wholesale some of my inventory, I was getting quotes like $8 under spot, $10 under spot, $12 under spot. And I really can't liquidate for that. I mean, what am I going to, I'm buying for 12, 15 under spot, and then I'm going to ship it out and liquidate it for that, and then wait on money. And so it's not a super liquid market for me either. Now, that's a problem for me because my business needs to cycle daily. But for you guys, I mean, it's not going to be something where you can load it all up and rush in on those. Caleb, what did silver go up? I mean, what was the spread in January? It was like 70 or 72, like low 70s to 120. And that is a huge percentage in 1 month. Of course, there's going to be bottlenecks. And so for you guys that are discouraged saying, what's the use? I pay premiums. I bought this stuff. Listen, if you bought it for 20, 30, 40 bucks, so what if you had to take a haircut and sell it at 80, 100 bucks, 90 bucks? I mean, nobody likes to take that haircut. But if you think you're going to be Johnny Quick and rush in and capitalize at the peaks, that's paper silver. You're in the paper silver then. Caleb, what else are you wanting me to talk about today? Because I'll tell you, my brain capacity has been so busy here at the shop. Today is pretty slow, actually. I think there's a lot of pause and even us. I had a friend text me yesterday. He said, hey, what are your prices today for generic, for government, for Eagles? He said, what are your prices today? And I said, I'm still trying to follow my way forward and figure things out. And so I texted him some things on 100-ounce bars or 90%. And so I think if things stay flat like this, you'll see premiums just normalize. You'll see the market. The market really wants to know what is silver worth. Is it worth $80? Is it worth $125? This stuff where it goes up $3 a day, $5 a day, that's really not good for anybody unless you just want to get your highs off of it. And Caleb, what else? You think of something?
Yeah, how do you feel about the physical demand?
Physical demand is through the roof. I mean, we have a lot of people coming in. They're not buying huge quantities because it's so expensive. But I read something about SD Bullion, and they, I want to say they said they had like a couple of days, like 1 or 2 days that was equal to the volume that they get in months on the sales side a lot of times. So the physical demand is huge, and the paper prices are just that. They're just wonky and goofy, and I really don't know what silver's worth. Is it worth $40 an ounce? Is it worth $140 an ounce? We'd all like to see that, not these crazy ups and highs and lows and crashes and rises. And so, guys, thanks for watching. Please subscribe to our video. Tell us what you think. And Caleb's pointing up there. We did put a new little piece of art up there. It's nice, just trying to stand out a little bit. It looks kind of cool. There's some pocket watches in there, some cool bills up in there. And God we trust. I wanted that to be prominent because that's who I trust in. And I like to say that's who we trust in here at the Gold Cove, and that's who you should trust in. But hey, guys, thanks for watching. We'll see you around. Take care.
Sweet. Let's do it. Did you guys slow down after Friday? Or?
No, we picked up.
Nice.
A lot of buyers. Today we were slow because I guess the market went up.
Yeah.
Nice little chunk. So I guess people are waiting to see what's going to happen.
Right.
Because the sellers are like, oh, it was 120 a week ago. Now the buyers are like, oh. So it's just a weird game.
Right.
What are you thinking? What's 10 off the bar? But yeah, last Friday, Saturday, Monday, we were slaying.
It's funny, ever since I started coming, I
Yeah.
noticed that I got busier and busier and busier.
Yeah.
It's funny.
Well, now since it's more in the media, it's in people's faces, it's
Right.
getting everyone's attention. So that's kind of a little bit to be expected
Yeah.
with our short attention span. So
Right. That's a 10 ounce right there, right?
yeah,
Is
this
that
one's
silver
10
tone?
ounce, this is 10 ounce, 10 ounce, 10 ounce, 10 ounce. These are like 10s as well. So whatever your sharks and fancy.
Yeah. If you want to do it, I'll do that one.
Alright. And then a bar I can go and grab, unless if you like this one here or this one here. This one's Rand Refinery. This is made in South Africa. This is Credit Suisse. This is made in Switzerland.
That one's kind of cool.
Yeah, like the elephants.
Yeah.
I got a money counter. If you
Okay,
don't want
let's
to
do that.
make it easier on you.
Yeah.
So how long have you been buying?
Well, I wanted to start earlier, but I was just so nervous about getting into it. So you guys are the first people I bought from. So
Well, appreciate it.
so that was early December.
What was that?
Early December, I think.
Early December?
Yeah.
So you would say you were a newer buyer?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. I need $10. Early December. What's do you know what's the most you spent for an ounce of gold?
I think at the time it was like 4,500, 4,600.
That's pretty good. You already made $400.
Yeah.
Just sitting there. How what was the most paid for silver? What, like about 60, 50 an ounce?
No, it was 110. It was here last week.
Last week? Yeah. Well, you came in before that as well.
Yeah, and I paid Oh, you know what? No. That's right. I bought offline the first time.
Online.
Yeah, and then I know. And when I came here, I'm like, oh shit, it's so much cheaper.
Right.
But it was like about a 10-ounce silver bar. It was 600 something.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Early December, I think it was probably about like 60 an ounce. And then it went up to 70 and 80, 100. Right. Now we're at a little bit of a breather. 85, 86 right now, so that's nice. Luckily, we're not all the way down to 71 like yesterday.
I should have cleaned yesterday, but I was kind of iffy. I was like, is it going to drop? And then I looked this morning at gold and I'm like, oh my God.
I know. A lot of it's just a big manipulation game.
Oh, yeah.
Like, they just short sold. I think customers in here knew saying they sold 1.9 billion ounces of silver on paper. So that's just like a straight manipulation right there, in which drove it, all the way down, and then they're buying it back up. And so anywhere else in the world, Shanghai, I mean, it went down a little bit, 105, 100, but still not $71. So it's funny to see here in the West how manipulations are a big thing on silver and gold right now, at least. Who knows what the future holds, because there is a huge physical demand for it.
Yeah.
And
industrial,
one of the greatest conductors.
So what was it, Samsung? Samsung, they're buying straight from the mine.
Right, yeah, they took ownerships of some mines.
Yeah.
So that's cool. In Mexico.
So, the London Metals Exchange is, from what they're saying, is pretty much depleted.
Right, about it. Yeah, they're all out of silver in London.
Thank you guys for watching our videos, subscribing to the channel, and liking our content. We are truly enjoying this journey on YouTube with all of you, and I hope you guys are as well. Be sure to be subscribed to the channel and notified on all of our content. And most importantly, buy precious metals, and don't forget to check out Cameron's whatnot called Gold Cove Cam on there. Things are going way too cheap. It's exciting. It's fun. I'm on there. Pops is on there. Cams is on there. And yeah, don't forget to, throw in some suggestions in the comments down below of what you want to see. Or if you want to be on film, please also let us know. Take care, everyone. We appreciate y'all. Have a great day.